Hello, my friends on YouTube. Today, I'd like to speak to you about something I spoke about it before. The video I spoke about it before was called North Korea, Iran, and Pakistan. Somehow I felt that North Korea would be the first step to negotiate the ending of the nuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, and then I thought Iran would be next, and then Pakistan. We know that President Trump wanted to speak to Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea. And if we remember, at certain point, President Trump canceled the talk. And the reason is, I don't know if I mentioned before, I've been to Korea, but to South Korea a few times, and each country has its own culture. And Korea, whether it's north or south, probably this is expressed more in the north than the south, they have like type of macho mentality. Strong, aggressive, especially for men. They like to take charge. So North Korea, especially a leader who is leading the whole country, think about 20 million people. No, that was a while ago. I'm not sure the population of North Korea now. That was 1989, was 20 million. I don't know now. Anyway, it's not the issue. The population is not really the main thing now. So, President Trump wanted to talk to end the development of the nuclear reactors or reactors in North Korea. And it appeared that Kim Jong-un wanted to also end that because he knows that his country is really falling behind. He himself studied in Europe, and he had seen how people live, the average person, and how his country is. So he is not dumb, he knows. And practically he's bankrupt. His country, there's nothing really there to speak of. It became a very dependent country. However, with the macho mentality in the back of his head, he wants to negotiate, he wants to compromise, but he has to show that he is a big boy. So what he does, he puts his big boy pants on, and in the beginning he was throwing a couple of rockets here and there, near Japan, near Guam, near Hawaii, near here, near there, like he's showing, I can do this. This just a show business. From a Korean person's point of view, this is a show business, to show that I'm a big boy. I play with the big boys. But he knows he will not last long. He and his arsenal. So in a way, even though he's a very young guy, he was wise enough, or at least his advisors advised him to play this game so that he will look good in front of his people. At the end, he agreed to talk. after all that. Which to me, it says that the guy was playing his game so to have a good image in front of his people. Fine. He accomplished what he wanted. Now, after they agreed to meet in Singapore, suddenly President Trump said, okay, cancel everything. And then North Korea came back begging. Why? Because he was trying to show to his people that he is a macho guy and he is the one who is dictating the rule to America and to Trump. And when Trump didn't like that very much, he said, okay, if this is the case, we don't need to play this game, cancel everything. Then that shows us also that most leaders now are aware that Trump does not give empty threats. He does not say something and he doesn't follow up with it. I wish most, if not all, leaders of each country, presidents, kings, and what have you, could fight for their nations the same way President Trump is fighting for his country, for America, for us. I live in America, so I'm happy that he's fighting for me. It makes the load easier when I don't have to fight for everything. He's dedicating the resources of the tax dollars that we pay to fight for me. Fine. He's improving my life. Fine. He's not stealing from me. Fine. Not like many other presidents, they will take taxes practically to use the taxes to publicize their agenda, such as they give free stuff to many people. See, I'm giving you free stuff so you can vote for me. But actually, it's not free stuff. There is nothing free. They are taking from me and from other people who are working hard, and they are giving things and they call it free. No, it's not free. Nothing is free. So I would prefer to give less taxes, keep this money myself, and those who want to have free stuff, go out and work. Make your own money and keep it in your pocket. Why should I pay for you? Or any other person? Why? Why my tax dollar have to support you? Anyway, this is beside the point. So, here, President Trump is fighting for America. And when he goes to meet with Kim Jong-un of North Korea, he put his conditions very clear. You do this, we will meet you with this. You can open your country, you can have prosperity, you can trade with us, with Europe, with the rest of Asia. You can import technology to advance your country. You can do so many things instead of just wasting your money on building nuclear arsenals and building bombs. And I guess because the guy studied in Europe, he understood that this has to be the path. Anyway, we finished with North Korea. North Korea took its turn, and now it's in the process of dismantling the nuclear arsenal and all these threats that it was taking place to South Korea, to America, to Japan, to all the region, to the whole region. This already in the process of getting rid of it. Now, the same macho mentality, the same aggression that North Korea was doing, Iran is following in the same footsteps. So I predict the very same formula. The same thing will happen. That means as North Korea was throwing some rockets here and there and saying, see, we are the ones who dictate the rules. The same thing is happening now with Iran. Huh? The what's his name? The one of the leaders of the National Guard. What's his name? Qasem Soleimani. His name is Qasem Soleimani. He is threatening Trump. You may start the war, but Iran will end it. Same macho that we are going to destroy you, we are going to give you hell. I mean, for anyone who goes to the 70s when Iran and Iraq were fighting each other, neither one could win. That means they are equal, kind of like on the same level militarily. If we say Iran advanced a little more, look at Iraq in the Iraq War. Within 48 hours, all the military targets in Iraq were totally destroyed. All the infrastructure that Saddam Hussein was planning to use to make a fight, to make it the mother of all wars, he called it, like same macho stuff, mother of all wars, to intimidate the people and the West. This is all inherited, by the way, from Muhammad. Whether it's Muslim Sunni, or Muslim Sunnah, or Muslim Shiite, they are both inheriting Islamic tradition coming from Muhammad. So they have the same poison in a way. So, the same formula, whatever happened in North Korea, now we see it repeated by Iran. And I predict pretty soon Iran will do the very same thing. And they will come and say, we want talk. Just talk first. Negotiate. Well, they did that with Obama, but Obama was a weak, spineless guy. They dictated to him what to do. Trump is a businessman and he has backbone. Okay? He will not let them dictate anything. He will tell them, this is what you will do. And then we'll do that. And they will accept. They cannot afford. This is all just propaganda. They are doing some propaganda to show that we are big boys. Same like Kim Jong-un of North Korea. I'm a big boy. They are saying the same thing, doing the same thing. If you could read between the lines, we are big boys here. You can't push us around. And then once they sit down, they say, okay. I really think these guys are crazy. If Israel wants to flatten Iran, it will not take them long. It will not take them long. Never mind the United States. So wake up. Wake up. Anyway. So after that, expect the same formula with Pakistan. Same thing. They will start saying, oh no, we're not small country. We are nuclear power. We. Maybe America may not have to deal with them. They may ask India to flatten it. India have enough technology and nuclear bombs and power. Okay? America may not have to get involved, but it is the next step. Islam is collapsing in each and every way. Wake up. It's a wake up call. Wake up. This beside the point, there is something that I read in the news and it's beside this subject, but it is very important. A Sudanese court. Sudan is a Muslim country. It's actually, they apply Sharia law. Listen to this contradiction which I spoke of in the previous two previous videos, the contradiction in Islam. An Islamic court in a country that applies Sharia law, the Islamic Sharia law, negate marriage between a 40 years old man and an 11 years old girl. An Islamic court negate a marriage between a 40 years old man and an 11 years old girl. What does that say? Literally, they are saying Islam is no good. What Muhammad did as a 54 years old man, consummating marriage, sexual relationship with a 9 years old girl, is sick. And this is not coming from a Buddhist, Christian, Jewish, or Hindu, or whatever other religion. Coming against that. This is coming from the Muslim Sharia court. What does that signify? Even those who believe in Sharia law are sick of it. Sick of it. It's on its way out. Wake up. Thank you very much, and we see you again.